Dan Wilson made some incredibly weird decisions today that I don't understand, including emptying the entire bench in the eighth inning. And pinch hitting Donovan Solano, who's batting 131 on the season, for Rowdy Tellez, who's got like 7 home runs and is probably the best first baseman option we've had this season. As the Mariners lost 1-0 to the White Sox. I'm not even joking. We lost 1-0 to the White Sox. It was a bullpen game today, where Casey Legumina started, and Casey Lawrence went the bulk, and he took the loss. The White Sox starter Hauser took the win. Mariners today had a really good game from J.P. Crawford, who was 1 for 2 with 2 walks. Jorge Polanco had an 0 for 3 day. That's okay. Mitch Garver pinch hit for him for a left on right matchup or a right on left matchup or something, and he struck out looking on a 3-2 count on a meatball, pretty much like a meatball, with the bases loaded with 1 out. So fly ball would have tied the game. Julio walked but didn't get a hit. Cal had one of our 4 hits today. Donovan Solano had a double. Leody Tavares had a hit, and then JP had the other hit. 4 hits, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts. So we really just overall had a kind of bad game, which is just one of those things that happens once in a while. It's just when the team is 14-34 coming into a game, you don't want to see that. There was some really good defensive play from the Mariners today, which I was really happy about. Ben Williamson made a play, so it said on the MLB.com thing that the batter popped out to third, but Leo Rivas was literally on the first base line fouling out, getting the guy to fall out. Rivas is a really good player. Ben Williamson, or not Rivas, Williamson's a really good player, really good defender. I'm not 100% sure why we pinch hit Masterboni when Demo got on base once today. He struck out once. Tavares did strike out twice. Randy struck out twice, including on a pitch that he should have swung at, or he shouldn't have swung at after taking a pitch that he should have swung at. It Randy also didn't play well in the field today. Randy really disappointed me today, but honestly, it happens. This was a rain delayed game, so I don't know exactly what happened with everything. Moving over to the White Sox, Josh Rojas had a walk and a strikeout and is batting 150 this year. And he was playing left field, and he was our third baseman last year. So I'm really glad we made that change at third base, because there was a lot of different things that we could have done worse. Um, Rivas got hit by a pitch. I was really disappointed that Polanco and Williamson both grounded into double plays. We were 0 for 6. The Mariners, though, have given up in 5 games 5 runs on this road trip. So you would expect them to be 5-0, but they're 4-1. And the reason they're 4-1 is because they didn't score any runs today and had 4 hits while giving up 7. And only walking, who did we walk? It was Rojas. We walked a guy who's got a really terrible on base percentage, an OPS of under 400. And they went 1 for 8 with runners and scoring. It was just not a good game overall in terms of offensive production from either team. It was honestly, genuinely, highly disappointing. The highlight of the game was the stuff they shoved in the avocado. Ryan Roman Smith and Aaron Goldsmith having an argument about um, healthy fats versus smart fats, which was a whole thing that I didn't quite understand. And oh, yeah, Daniel, shout out to Daniel from Philadelphia and Chicago, who was in the game that Brad Adams interviewed. He was a pretty cool dude. I super enjoyed that he was there and he sat in the weather as the White Sox. So yeah, just disappointing all around.
And again, thank you for tuning into the videos. Don't forget that you can also see me on Patreon at Sammy5436, where it's $1 a month. I also am seeable on Instagram at Sammy5436. What? TikTok at Sammy5436. I'm on Blue Sky at Sammy5436, though I don't use that often. I believe I'm on Tumblr at Sammy5436, but I haven't used that in at least a year. And you can find me at my business email, thetrapezoidtalks5436 at gmail.com. Any information you need to send to those business emails will be looked at. I generally look at my business email on Wednesdays and Sundays, so just do be advised that I do not always have the ability to respond immediately, but if you do send an email to my business email, and as long as it's not offensive, I will respond if it's something I'm interested in with something positive, and if it's something I'm not interested in, I will thank you for your email and go ahead and say that there may be a future opportunity for us to collaborate if that's something you're interested in.